Now, let's be honest, a lot of people love and have iPhones, but there's also the folks that have iPhones that now want to switch to a Galaxy phone from Samsung. And you love Galaxy phones for a few reasons. It could be the size of these displays from their folding line, or all the free customization that they have with themes and icon packs and good lock and so much more. But whatever the reason, maybe you want to bring some of those iPhone features and feels over to your Samsung Galaxy phone. Well, we're going to show you some that will do that and give you that iPhone feel, but still have all the control and customization of Android. But before we do, I wanted to talk about today's sponsor, which is HiBy and their Zeno digital USB-C earbuds. And these have a ton of tech built into them. And if you're an audiophile, you're going to love these. So these HiBy digital Zeno earbuds pioneer an in-ear monitor boasting a hybrid dual driver system for unparalleled audio performance. Utilizing the Cowl by XMM's, an all-silicon MEMS driver, and HiBy's proprietary graphene dynamic driver, the Zeno delivers exceptional phase coherence and minimal latency. This innovative design ensures a rich and immersive listening experience across the entire frequency spectrum. Now you have total control over the sound with the HiBy Music app, meaning you're going to get complete fine control over the audio signal. And within that PEQ, you can boost or cut for each frequency band. Don't forget, you can plug these HiBy digital Zeno USB-C earbuds into a bunch of different devices. So thanks to HiBy for sponsoring this video. And if you want to pick these awesome USB-C earbuds up, they're linked in the description down below. Now, iPhone has basically always just been home screens for the most part, but they also now have their own little kind of app launcher like Android does, or if you go to the very last page, they have something like that. But what if you just want to use home screens on a Samsung Galaxy phone? Can you do it? Why, yes, they do. So what you want to do is find a blank spot on your home screen and press and hold, hit settings at the bottom, and you're going to see something here that says home screen layout. Tap on that and choose home screens only. When you choose home screens only, hit apply at the bottom. And when you go back to your phone, you're going to have home screens only. All of your apps will lie right here. And when you swipe up, you'll have a menu that just basically brings you to your phone so you can search for things or click on apps that you've recently used. But it's a lot easier potentially if you're coming from an iPhone over to Android and you're used to that only home screen view. You can set it just like an iPhone, and that's awesome to have that. If you look at my iPhone, you can see that I have changed the colors of my icons to kind of be a different color. You can obviously do that with Android. You've been able to do it for years now. But what if you want to do it on your Android because you came from an iPhone and you're like, look, I have all this cool stuff that I can customize. Well, on here, you basically just press hold on a blank spot, you go to edit, and then you go to customize and you can change it down at the bottom. On an Android phone, it's very similar. Just press and hold on a blank spot, go into the bottom where it says wallpaper and style. And then once you're in wallpaper and style, you want to go to where it says color palette. So tap on color palette and you can change that to basically whatever you want. You have all these different colors and it changes the colors of all your customized buttons and stuff like that. But you also, if you just go down to the bottom a little bit there, you can see apply palette to app icon. So I'm going to tap on the one I had here. I believe it was that one. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to hit apply and you'll see when we go back to the home screen in just a moment here, some of those icons will have taken effect. So there you go. Now I have that kind of purplish icon, so it gives you a very similar look to iOS if you had it set up in iOS just like that. Now with iPhone, when you swipe down from the top, you get your notifications. When you swipe down from the top right though, you get your quick toggles, and you're able to come in here and control your phone that way. Can you do that on a Samsung Galaxy phone? Obviously you can because I'm saying it. So on your Samsung Galaxy phone, what you want to do is swipe down from the top, hit the pencil in the top right, and you're going to see quick settings, instant access. Tap that, turn that on, go home, and when you swipe down from the top, well, actually do it from the middle first, you still see your quick toggles, but you also see your notifications. But if you swipe from the top right, you can see just your quick toggles, and that's going to give you a very similar look and feel to iOS. A couple other things, and these are apps that you want to download, is if you wanted to bring over iMessage, you're going to need a Mac computer, and you're going to have to download this app onto your Mac computer and on your Android phone, but it's an app called AirMessage. Basically what it does is redirects the messages from your Mac computer and sends them over to your Android phone. Not a perfect solution, but it is a solution of some sort. Also, Apple Music. You can download that if you're an Apple Music user from the iPhone and you came over to Android. I use Spotify, but hey, maybe you want to use Apple Music. Now you can dive deeper into this as well. You could go into here and change your launcher so it looks exactly like iPhone, or you could download different icon packs if you had a different launcher to get something that looks more like iPhone. But I just wanted to use some of the things that are baked into this Samsung Galaxy software without really going too far out to download certain apps to change it all that much. And I think those are, 3 different ways that you can really make your Android phone feel a little bit more like iOS. Even if Android had it first or second, it still is a way to make both phones feel kind of similar. So let me know if you do this or not. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys down the road. Peace.